We found ourselves inside the mining station, the mining platform, the oil rig.
Mm-hmm.
We had last encountered some defective servitors and a non-cooperating machine spirit,
Mm-hmm.
which finally gave in. Your
Mm-hmm.
explorator has opened the way for you and your retinue to continue forth.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of the individuals will be staying back to secure the entrance and to make sure that whatever it is that's going to be brought here will be safely doing so. There is this huge elevator that leads deeper inside the facility, probably to places that are still underwater.
Let's check to see if there's a stairs option.
There is.
Okay.
Through here.
We'll take the stairs instead.
There is this small maintenance staircase, a narrow shaft downwards to the rest of the facility's levels. The first few levels appear to be very similar to this one. Not much has... I wouldn't say not much has changed, but the scene is pretty much identical. The dilapidated remnants of various types of servitors, other machinery, tools, and cogitators. You see some labels, some signs as you go down, in designating perhaps either whole levels or sections of the facility. And there are a bunch of them that are labeled as holding cell. A good chunk of the facility is labeled as holding cell.
Okay, how big are the holding cells?
Say 15 stories big. There's 15 consecutive stories levels that are labeled as holding cell.
Okay. So I'm curious to know how big is an individual holding cell?
Will you be going down all the way there, or will you be attempting to acquire this knowledge through other means?
I'm gonna look in one holding cell.
Mm-hmm.
How big is it?
You walk through the corridors leading to the holding cell, and you can see a broken glass window, basically. It's 3 feet thick.
Glass itself was 3 feet thick.
Yes. And it's not individual shells. It is one singular containment area. It sort of looks like a fishbowl.
Hmm.
Uh,
It
it
just happens
looks.
to be 15 stories tall.
Yes.
And you said once upon a time this place was used as whaling.
Correct.
Hmm. I just see if I can get a vox to my soldier group upstairs. I just tell them, heads up, stay alert. Do you copy?
Receiving you loud and clear.
Great to know. Well, okay. So inside this mega fish bowl, is there anything inside it? Besides a lot of broken glass.
It is overgrown. The majority of it is underground. Make a perception test.
An awareness test?
Yes.
Okay, where's the dice rolling thing?
Yeah.
Keep forgetting where the dice roller is. The online one.
Ooh, let me share the link with you. There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna unclog it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now we're rolling. I just barely made that one. With the Rogue Trader 10%.
You can just barely make out a rough shape at the bottom of it. This figure, it's so big, you can even see it through all the water and through all the overgrown seaweed and the many rocks and debris that are there. Through all the sediment that has accumulated. It looks like a mass of limbs.
Humanoid limbs, octopus limbs.
Limbs big enough they could grab a tank. Limbs like that of an octopus.
Okay, I'm in no mood for calamari right now. Oh wait, that's squid. What was that Greek boiled octopus recipe? It's escaping me right now.
There are many.
It was a type of boiled octopus with lemon and some dried herbs. Pick one.
There is χταπόδι ξυδάτο, χταπόδι με κοφτό μακαρονάκι, χταπόδι κοκκινιστό, στιφάδο, κρασάτο.
Let's just pick one of those.
It's
I'm
like
in
I'm
no mood
reading
for one
off
of them.
a menu of a restaurant or something.
Yeah. I was like, 3 different dishes, right?
Yeah. And the Greek salad with it?
Okay. All right. With that said, Are the limbs preserved, or are they bony, or they look
They
like
appear
they've
to
degraded?
be they appear to be decomposing.
Okay. And apparently I can assume that's what broke the containment?
Mm, it's pretty safe to assume so. Yes.
Large octopus-like creature. Okay. Cautions. Is there any liquid in there that looks like the ones that filled the Prometheum tank or the crate? You know, the degraded fat?
Mm, the water has taken a similar tint, but it's not as concentrated. The the water is still pretty much colorless. It only slightly has that the color. The various bits of the flesh that are either floating in the water or that are still at the bottom, these have that turquoise sort of blue greenish color.
Okay. But did we ever? We only ascertained that they hunted large creatures for their fat tissue. That's what they did in this facility.
Yes.
Anything else that we know of? Like
Mm,
the type of creature? What it was called?
mm. But
What
yeah,
happened?
what you've seen, but what you have witnessed,
Mhm.
and through what the explorator is cogitating with the assistants while having access to that terminal, they appear to have they had trapped this creature here, the cephalopod,
Oh.
and they were transfusing it. They were draining it to make this fuel. And they were going to either get more of them, create vessels to hold more of them, or find a way to collect the useful parts of them in the wild, hunting them, and then bringing those parts back here for the refinement. Something along these steps went wrong, and the whole facility was destroyed, ruined, taken out of commission. And there
Okay.
was no attempts to repair it or maintain it, reclaim it.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, I asked my explorator if there's any way to restart the facility for aquaculture farming.
Chances of this facility returning to an acceptable rate return of investment ratio 62%.
Is that per
Mhm.
quarter, or is it when I say per quarter, like does the return on investment is 62% in total, or is it like per quarter?
There's a 62% chance that this will be brought back up to an acceptable rate of investment ratio.
Okay.
the rate of investment number is a ratio. Anyway.
Mhm.
And
Return on investment, yeah.
yeah. So yeah. There is a chance that this will be profitable.
Mm-hmm. Okay, duly noted. We'll keep moving, see what else we can explore.
Mm-hmm. Who's with you?
Hmm?
Who is with you down here?
My entire retinue. None and no guardsmen. So anybody that gets picked on is going to be me, myself, and I. And the retinue. Oh, except the Voidsman. The Voidsman, he's back.
Mm-hmm.
I need him to pilot ships. Not fight.
He's waiting with the engine running, having a cigar.
Let's just say he's on standby and move on.
Navigator, Explorator, Astropath, Seneschal, you and the Archmillet.
Mm-hmm.
Assistant.
Yeah, so Archmilitant, Astropath, Explorator, Navigator, Seneschal, and of course, moi.
Going deeper inside.
Yeah, do you have the Stars of Inequity book just out of curiosity?
I do.
Okay.
Why, what's in it?
No, the colony building stuff, just in case.
Ah, yeah. Of course. The stairs bring you to a room like so. With statues. You can see a generator of sorts, probably a secondary source of motive force.
Mm-hmm.
And a hallway that continues deeper down, deeper inside.
Okay. And let me guess, it's dark and not very well illuminated.
Exactly.
Okay.
The only source of illumination is the various indicator lamps blaring and signaling for either various errors in the machinery or that some parts are no longer working altogether.
Okay. I think I'm gonna have my Explorator with the Lumens lead the way with the Archmilitant. Me in the middle, and everybody else in the back. Seneschal will help bring up the rear. Make sure we're guarded from attack. Navigator as well. Navigator's the one with the trained awareness. Seneschal does not have any awareness. Shame.
Clueless.
No, but he's quite the knowledge monkey.
This door appears to be jammed open. The motive force is either not enough to shut it, close it, or for whatever reason it was purposefully left as such. Standing right next to it, between these two Space Marine statues, gives a grandiose feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Makes you feel important. Makes you feel big.
Take the sign of the Aquila. Praise be the God Emperor.
Praise be to the God Emperor.
Mm-hmm.
Moving forward,
Mm-hmm.
you see one of the very many huge tubes that are present throughout the facility. These are used to transfer various substances around the facility towards the refinement area or from it.
Mm-hmm.
And the majority of them seem to begin at the holding area, at the holding cell. They appear to have once be connected, something alive. They have the appearance of huge syringes. The cable-looking side that ends in the holding cell that's now just hanging down the side of the wall, the side of the glass vitrine, has many now jagged and rusty parts that were obviously used to have this pipe latch onto the flesh of the creature that was trapped here.
Mm-hmm. To extract the fatty tissue, I assume?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You reach an airlock. And the explorator comment.
Sodium levels in the atmosphere beyond this airlock are unreasonably high, even this close to the sea level.
Do we know what's beyond that door?
Beyond this door is the cathedral to the Omnissiah. It is connected to the refinery.
Okay, we'll just make a note of that and move on.
There have been some chemical reactions by the looks of it. As if the substances themselves are rebelling against us.
I didn't realize substances themselves have that kind of consciousness. Okay, like I said, we'll just make a note and see if we can move on.
I will need some time with the spirit of this airlock.
Okay, there's no other room besides this one, right?
No.
No other room besides that one.
There are these
Okay.
pipes that the foul air is coming from.
Okay. Is there any way we can like restart the life sustainer in that room and see if we can filter out the high sodium content?
I could attempt to do so.
Please attempt to do so. Is it an Explorator's tech use?
It is going to be a tech use test with a -10.
So, regular tech use. Okay. Unclock twice. 1, 2. Okay. One more time to unclog.
Damn.
Okay, that is on the dot for tech use.
Right.
Actually, it's just his intelligence is a 51. Tech use is... Where is it? The tech use is trained. And I rolled a 46, which is -10 +10 from the rogue trader. Yeah, you get the idea.
Yeah. You instantly hear metallical sounds, the clamoring of metal from the other side of the airlock.
Mm-hmm.
You can feel the vibrations through the ground, through the walls even.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a loud noise of a loud whirring noise.
Whirring.
Whirring. Huge fans begin to spin.
Mm-hmm.
And within a few moments, the foul air coming from these pipes stops. Now the present atmosphere only has a scent of rust and incense from the explorator communing with the machine spirit.
Really? Were you about to say heretic?
I was, for some reason.
Actually, you're not that far off for my Explorator. He's not a heretic. He's a Xeno-Arcanist.
So a heretic.
No, heretic actually is something different.
Yeah, I know.
But because I say he's okay and he's my #1 Xeno guy, I can say not a heretic. I will admit, though, he might be a Callite with that kind of Lure of the Void thing. Moving on. I'm going inside with my retinue.
The airlock opens, and out of it comes a large amount of water, choking the ground beneath your feet and your boots up to the ankle level.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How does the cathedral itself look? The Techno Cathedral.
It has many cogs, many moving parts. These circular objects on the walls, generators, various sorts, cogitator arrays, of course, an altar.
Mm-hmm.
And you see a pile of human remains here to the side.
Are they all located in one spot? Have them been laid out one on top of another? Are they spread out just a little bit?
They have been piled in this specific uh,
Okay.
spot.
I just ask them to look up, look alive, to everybody. So, do the bodies look fresh? Do they look old? Are they skeletal remains? Are they
Mm,
preserved cadavers? Are they fresh cadavers?
they appear to be of various stages of decomposition,
Okay.
and upon closer inspection, the navigator was closer to there, so I picked him. Grabs one of the bones and comments that they have claw and bite marks on them.
Claw and bite marks. What kind of creature could have done such a thing? Okay.
Roll awareness.
Let's see. Okay, no unclogging. Yep, that'll do it. The navigator knows.
The navigator looks up and before anything else says that they are here. And you see these guys come down the ceiling. Ratmen. Mutants.
Batman in 40K?
Yes.
Oh, this I gotta see. Where are they?
And we were going to roll for initiative.
Sure. I gotta see what these guys look like. I can't believe some kind of remnant of escape and actually survived in the 40K universe. I guess rats will always be a thing. Well, once for everybody. Two. It's not much.
Mhm. Right.
The highest initiative in that particular would be a 6 due to the Arch Militant.
Mm-hmm. Phone is ringing. 1 second. Okay. So what are the initiatives you've got?
Okay.
The Arch Militant is on a 6.
Yeah. Let's see. My Rogue Trader should have a. Just a stick. Yeah, the Arch Militant is going to be a 6. Okay. The Astropath itself. Wow, he's going to have a 6.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to have a 6. Rogue Trader, he's going to have a 6. Wow. The Navigator, he's only going to have a 5. Let's see. And the Seneschal, he's going to have a 6. So only the Navigator has a 5. What do these creatures look like?
Their shape is roughly humanoid. Two, two arms, two legs, a head. They do have a tail.
Mm-hmm.
They have gnarly teeth protruding from their snouts. Their eyes have a certain murderous glow to them. It's an uncanny.
Does it glow green?
No.
Yeah. I could blame that on Warpstone.
Mm. It's in the uncanny valley region between a human and an animal.
Hmm.
They do
Okay.
they do appear to be speaking with one another.
Mm-hmm. But I don't understand the language.
Yeah, their language, if it can even be described as such, is a mixture of chirping, clicking noises, and grunts.
I don't think my elucidator can translate that if I had an elucidator. So, it's a fight it is.
Okay. The ones that go first are these ones who drop from the ceiling. And they will take their turn one by one. This one attacks your explorator. A successful attack.
Mm-hmm.
You can attempt to dodge or parry.
Let's see, with the Explorator. He's gonna attempt to parry. I don't think I have anything in dodge.
Mm-hmm.
So weapon skill.
It's a weapon skill test. Depending on the weapon he's carrying, if it's balanced, you've got a +10. If it's unbalanced, you have a -10. If I remember
Okay,
correctly,
yeah.
the Omni
That
Zion
I,
Axe might be unbalanced.
let me
I'm
check.
not exactly sure. Omni Zion Axe isn't balanced.
On career paths, explorer. I'm not sure if he has the Omniscion axe.
The Explorer Force Pack.
Nope. He has a good craftsmanship power axe.
Okay. Good preference. Power Axe. Yeah, Power Axe is still unbalanced.
Even with good craftsmanship?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me take a sure that's the case, but as far as I know, the quality does not remove the unbalanced quality.
Craftsmanship. Let's just take a look at that.
No, it does not remove the unbalanced. It removes the unreliable in ranged weapons, and for melee ones, it gives a +10 to attack and 1 to the damage they do. They inflict.
Okay. So he got hit.
Okay. That is 12 with a penetration of 1.
Gosh darn it, he took 7. I think he's still up. Hold on. Hold on, he does have a toughness bonus. Okay, so he took 4. Gotta keep remembering that.
The second attack misses. With the ambidextrous dual wielding, so on, so on.
Mm-hmm.
More rats.
You rat bastards.
This one will charge the navigator.
Mm-hmm.
The attack is successful. Attempt to dodge or parry.
Okay, the navigator. Okay, he has no dodge, which means it has to be at half his agility,
Correct.
which isn't much. But the weapon skill is still the same. It's not going to be much, but hey. Weapon skill. Yeah, I think he got hit.
Yeah. That's 9 with a penetration of 1.
Okay. He's still up. I think the navigator still. You already went on the explorator. Are you going to go on the explorator twice?
First attacks miss. Second misses. Well, even with the outnumbering him bonus.
Mm-hmm. Xenomesh armor +3.
Viscerate. Charges the seneschal.
Mm-hmm.
Fails. Arch militant. It's your turn.
Okay, Arch Militant. He's gonna attempt to single shot one of the ones attacking the Navigator. Plus 10 bonus for red dot laser sight.
I have a minus 20 penalty because
Yeah,
target
he
is
rolled an
in-
11.
That's-
He rolled an 11. That's a hit no matter how you slice it.
That is a hit. No dodge.
Mm-hmm.
Roll
Let's
damage.
see, what's his weapon? Let me just check real quick. Because I gave him the good shit. Just a sec. You're a good shooty man. Okay. Hellgun. Where's the... Okay, here we go. 1d10 plus 4. Eight points of energy damage. I think, what does good craftsmanship Hellgun? What does good craftsmanship do? You said it only gives one.
The unreliable quality.
Mm-hmm.
Best craftsmanship does not count. Yeah, and go through any armor this mutant happened to have scavenged. The damage is not enough to kill the creature. It is enough to send it reeling and make it screech and scream in pain.
Mm-hmm.
It is a lot.
Okay.
Was a half action single shot or did you aim?
Yeah, I aimed.
Astro.
Psychic Scream!
With the same target?
Mm-hmm. The one attacking the Seneschal. Yes, actually, same target. What the hell? He rolled a 3 on a percentile die. I think the power goes off.
Very much does so, yeah.
Psychic powers.
The creature has no more reactions to take. You may roll damage.
Just out of curiosity. Oh shit, I could do stuff. Focus power. Psychic disciplines. Psychic phenomena.
1d10 impact damage plus 1 per point of effective fire rating. Ignores armor. And the target has to pass a toughness test or be stunned.
Okay. 1d10.
At what casting level did you manage? What psychic?
Just 2.
Unfettered. If you do it fettered, it's half that, and there is no chance for psychic phenomena. If you do it unfettered, so the regular psi rating, if you roll doubles, you get psychic phenomena, and you can even push to get.
I'm not pushing, thank you. You don't have to tell me twice.
Okay. So 1d10 plus 2.
It's that over there is 10 point. I rolled it. 10 points of damage.
That is enough to obliterate the rat.
Take that, you rat bastard.
Its head explodes. Guts and blood fly everywhere. The body lifelessly falls to the ground in front of the navigator.
Mm-hmm.
Seneschal's turn.
Okay. Seneschal. My favorite spy master. Alright, you're a shooty guy. Makes sense. And you are gonna shoot. Let's see. With Inferno pistol. Single shot.
It's a regular ballistic skill test to use a pistol in melee.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let's see it.
Alright. No unclogging. Yeah, that's 2 degrees of success right there.
Roll damage.
Yeah. Hell pistol. Where is it? Okay. 1d10 plus 4. Energy. 9 points of damage. Energy damage.
Total of 9. The pen goes through. Again, the creature's flesh boils from the impact with the energy shot. It is still not dead.
Okay.
You do have another half action.
I guess that's just for a reaction, just in case. Oh wait, he already reacted. So does he still have a?
He would
I
not
don't
be
know what
able
else
to make an attack of opportunity now.
No. So he's already reacted. Okay.
In Black Crusade, though, attacks of opportunity are a free action.
Okay. If
Which
I
is
ever
irrelevant.
play,
Yeah.
if I ever play Deathwatch or Black Crusade with you, I'll try and keep that in mind. Okay, he's done then.
Rogue Trader. Armin Wegner von Goethe.
On good.
Von Goethe.
Okay. He's gonna shoot. No, I didn't put down his weapons. Let's see what he starts off with. I gave him a good craftsmanship something as a shoot, and I made him a shooter. Come on. Oh yeah, that's right. He gets the hand cannon. The
Yeah.
Desert Eagle, you called it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if he shoots. No 10%. Okay, let me see.
You could be getting a 10% from the close range of the attack.
If that's the case, he made it with 1 degree of success.
Depending on which one it is you're shooting, you have a +10 due to the close range for every target in this room. I don't know if the one you're shooting at has one of your allies in melee with.
No, I'm going to shoot the one that reeled back, the Seneschal. I'd rather have him very dead.
The Seneschal half action single shot, another half action move, and then the Rogue Trader shoots the mutant, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Okay. Where's the hand cannon? It's 1d10 plus 4 impact. Seven points impact damage.
That is enough. Finish off the mutant.
Mm-hmm. The Explorator hasn't gone.
Yes.
No unclogging with a +10. So I'm giving him the +10.
Mm-hmm.
And he made it with 1 degree of success.
Roll damage.
Okay, let's see how much damage it does. And he's got that power field activated.
Good. 1d10 plus 7 by default, plus his strength.
And his strength, it's not great, but it's no slouch either. His strength is +3, so 1d10 plus 10.
That's
Oh, shoot.
Righteous Fury.
Do I have to roll again to do a hit?
To confirm it,
See if
yes.
Okay. I believe it's confirmed.
Yeah, another d10 of damage. Oh my god, another d10 of damage. It's automatically confirmed. Oh my god. That's 39 damage. 39 damage with the penetration of 7. That would have chopped 2 Space Marines in half.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, there is a huge hole on the ground. The cut was so perfect, so strong. There are no remains of the right man. Everything is burned and disfigured so much. It's beyond recognition. And the axe cuts through the plasteel floor so deeply and into the water that's covering the bottom, the floor. You can see it start to drain from that single crevice.
Wow.
There's bubbles coming out of the opening here.
Hey. Attack me, will you? Well.
Navigator.
I think he's just gonna let's stare the one that's the one that's on him.
It's dead. There's one left on the Explorator, and there's these 3 ones up here.
Okay, I don't see them, so I'm just gonna trust you on this. Alright, I think that's everybody on my end. You've got 3 rat guys left. What do they do?
They will jump down. First one will go at the astropath. Fails. Second one will go to the seneschal. That is a hit. You can attempt to dodge or parry.
Okay. The Seneschal has dodge and good agility, so I'm gonna have him dodge. I'm gonna give him the 10% since it's a new round. Yeah, I don't think so, but I will spend a fate point to re-roll that. I don't think I could have rolled worse.
Yeah.
Okay. It only happened with 1 degree of success. No, I mean, actually, it's with because I gave him 10% and I could give it to nobody else. He just barely dodged out of the way.
1 degree of success is enough. The attack is dodged. Last one. Will charge the Archmilitant.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Fails the attack.
Oh, ain't that a
Mm,
shame?
The first one that attacked is still getting at the Explorator. Fails with a 97.
Shit.
The Arts Militant can go.
Okay, he's gonna attack the one that attacked him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, unclog twice. Okay, I am ready. Yeah. 2 degrees because he's attacking with a balanced weapon.
The balanced quality gives a 10% to parry.
Oh,
If
well,
it's a best
sorry.
craftsmanship weapon, then it has a plus 10.
No.
And the Arts Militant also gets a plus 10 with his favored weapons.
I haven't picked his favorite weapon, but still, he made it just barely. So what do they do?
Attempt to dodge. The Ratman dodges.
Ooh, you dodgy little bastard! I hope you attack me again.
His nimble form and his size allow this creature to just duck out of the way of the Archmilitant's weapon.
Okay.
Astropath.
Psychic Scream.
It is a ranged attack.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a psychic power, but sure.
It is.
It isn't. Uh-huh.
Wanna... Trying to see if it's in any way. We'll go ahead and roll for it.
Okay, he rolled his willpower, so I think he made it to manifest the power.
Roll damage.
Okay, so it's D10 plus... He's going to do it fettered, so D10 plus 2. Nine points to the one that attacked him.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
It's not dead.
Okay.
Not yet. Seneschal.
Okay, he has one on him that he actively dodged. He's going to shoot back at it. Single shot. No plus 10. Never mind.
Yeah, that was what I was looking at. Ranged attacks cannot be made if the attacker is engaged in melee, unless he's firing a pistol class weapon.
Okay.
It doesn't
So,
say
no
anything
power.
about psychic powers, though. This rulebook is lacking a little bit in this regard.
Yeah, I mean, Fantasy Flight Games did do their best, but remember, this is one of the few games they didn't make special dice and rules for.
Yeah, and I really appreciate it that they didn't.
Yeah.
Anyway, I will allow it.
Okay. Anyway, my Seneschal missed his.
Rogue Trader's turn.
I'm gonna shoot the one that's trying to kill my astropath.
Mm-hmm.
Single shot, aiming. Yeah, I think that was a good hit.
Yeah. It's minus 20 because it's in melee with one of your allies. Plus 10 because it's close. And plus 10 from aiming. That's a default roll, standard roll, and that is a hit. Roll damage.
8 points. Impact.
Points of impact damage on this one is enough. The creature falls dead with
Mhm.
a large coin hole sized gap in its sternum, and the water around its corpse begins to become red with its blood.
Mhm.
Next one, Navigator.
He doesn't have any on him, does he?
Nope, he does not.
Lidless stare on one of the, not the one with the Archmilitant, but the one with the Seneschal has one, the Explorator has one, and the Archmilitant, right?
Yes.
Okay, he's gonna go after the one that's after the Seneschal, a lidless stare.
The Navigator makes an opposed willpower test with anyone looking into his warp eye. Make a single test for the Navigator and compare to the results of each of his opponents.
Okay, Navigator. He has a good amount of willpower. I made sure of it.
The lidless stare will affect anyone, friend or foe, that looks into the Navigator's third eye when this power is activated. This has an effective range of 15 meters.
Which I think in this
And has
case
no
is
effect
okay.
on non-living targets. Untouchables
Okay.
and demons or other entities from the ward. Those for ward can look away, though even then, being within line of sight of a navigator is dangerous. The power of his eye is persuasive, and looking away only grants them a plus 30 on the roll to resist its power. Those who are unaware of the navigator's presence gain this bonus as well. So anyone around you also has to do this test. If you use lidless stare within 15 meters of the navigator, right here.
So everyone around as well.
Yes.
Now they don't even have to be looking at him. They just have to be around.
Yeah. Because they are allies though, and they would be aware of this going to happen, they get a plus 30 to their roll. But still, there is a chance that you will do some friendly fire with a 1d10 plus 5 or 4 that goes through armor and toughness.
I still have to roll his willpower though, the navigators.
And this affects all the enemies as well.
Mm-hmm.
First one fails. Second one definitely fails. Third one fails.
Okay, so now I have to roll willpower for all of them.
Yes. A reasonable middle ground for this would be to have this attack take effect in a cone in front of the navigator, sort of a 90 degrees arc in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, let's say if the navigator were to come here, it's also an action to activate it, which sucks. You could have potentially affected these three ratmen like this in this area, and just the Archmilitant. But as written, even from this spot, you affect everyone in the range of 15 meters.
I only wanted to affect one enemy, so
It doesn't work like that, though. Yeah.
okay. So I've spent a fate point on everybody to re-roll the 99. So the 64 will make it even barely for everybody because of the plus 30. So what do the other rat bastards get?
They failed on their tests. I rolled them.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll the d10 plus What's the willpower bonus for?
5. He has a
5. 1d10
Yeah.
plus 5. Go ahead and roll that.
10 points. 10 points. No, I don't think armor counts for this one because it's warp
Yeah,
damage.
it does not, yeah. Neither does toughness, nothing. It goes through everything.
Wow. That is insane.
They are obliterated. They are burnt. The energies of the immaterium manifest. The thin layer between the two existences breaks instantaneously, and their flesh is burnt, destroyed, consumed by the energies.
Okay. You said the lidless stare does not have any effect on demons, right?
Yep.
In the Rogue Trader CRPG game, it affects them pretty. It affects the demons a lot,
Mm.
which I find hilarious.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to not be able to use it against demons. I don't know why. It might be a different navigator power that does that. Mm,
And depending on how much on the type of qualities you pick, you might even lower veil degradation. If veil degradation goes high enough, and you use a warp power, there's a chance that your warp power may fail, and you may summon a demon in your place.
ooh, yeah.
Yeah, Idira Talas, the unsanctioned psyker, is unfortunately notorious for that sort of shit. Which is why I hardly use her.
You might be referring to the Held in My Gaze navigator power, which is used against psychers and demons.
Well,
Against psychers, which
is
5 meters per point of perception bonus. An opposed willpower test. A locked target must beat the navigator and blah 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 blah.
Held in My Gaze is also a different power in the CRPG.
They have the same name, but they're completely different. I see. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense to adapt them for a different kind of game, as it is here. And if you upgrade the Held in My Gaze ability, the demons affected by this power suffer 2d10 points of damage instead of 1 point when suffering warp instability. That's crazy.
That's a lot.
And if you master it, you don't even need line of sight with the target.
Ooh, gotta get that.
Demons suffering any damage from warp instability are immediately destroyed and cast back into the warp.
But they have to have the warp instability trait, or is
I think most demons do.
some? I know Chaos Spawn, for example, have warp instability, and some and the what was it? The pink horror does in this game, but I'm not sure about the rest. Anyway, moving on. Rat bastards dare to attack me, Rogue Trader, Armin Vector von Guth. Okay.
The shrine of the Omnissiah is now clear of hostiles.
So, is it a kind of roll? Is it to know what kind of creatures these were?
Mutants. Potentially humans that were locked in this facility and were forced to cannibalism and scavenging around the facility to survive.
So, just out of curiosity, don't to be mutant, don't they have to have contact with the warp for extended periods of time?
The Ratman?
Yeah. Anybody to be a mutant, really.
No, not at all.
Unless they were born mutants, that's different.
Yeah. You can be mutated through chemical means, through
Which takes time, yeah.
Yeah.
You could be physically mutated through
Hmm.
normal means.
Yeah.
Warp mutated. Born mutated. Okay. So these were mutants. Humanoid mutants.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right.
Some ugly ratlings these were.
These used to be ratlings. Oh, now that's a shame right there.
I would need to run extensive tests to determine that.
Well, maybe we'll take a corpse with us on the ship and you can do whatever you like. You know Magos Biologos, but it'll do. I have to actually admit, I love ratlings. I love Ogrins too. My goodness, I wish my little Ogrin was here.
Proposition accepted, Lord Captain.
Of course.
The requisition
And
of
with that-
Ogrins should be directed to the Seneschal. I have no means of creating such assets.
No, you don't. We don't create Ogrins here. We just acquire them.
The Seneschal goes, "How dumb do you want them, sir?"
Oh man. No. It's fine. I personally, I think they're just way too wholesome for Warhammer 40k.
Yeah.
My first out of game, my first encounter with an Ogrin was with a fellow player, Dr. Furry Lesson,
Mm-hmm.
and he played an Ogrin so well. And in an Only War campaign, he was like a big child trying to make his daddy, the Emperor, happy. You know how, as soldiers, we would yell for the Emperor?
Yeah.
He would yell for Daddy. Oh my gosh, that awoke in me father instincts I never knew I had. And he didn't care what the assignment was. He just went, "Yes, sir." We had to charge like a heavy stubborn nest, and he just said, "Yes, sir," and he just ran in. We were so afraid for his safety. We risked everything to make sure he was alive. But he played that Ogren so well. Oh my gosh. Sorry, it brought me to tears. He even tore off the head of a Goth orc war boss.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't supposed to be easily done. He rolled critically well for strength, and unfortunately for our GM, he crit failed both strength and toughness rolls.
Yeah.
So, off the head. He just came right off.
Yeah, ogres
It
do
was
that.
fun.
They take
Yeah.
tanks apart with their melee attacks.
Yeah. Oh, especially the goblin killer cans. That was funny.
I don't know
Anyway.
if you've heard this song.
Which one?
This one is playing on the.
To keep little brothers marching along, we stand in front and take the hits. Your little brothers show your wits. Little brother, they're quick and smart.
Protect the little ones.
Holds the line with heart. Little brothers, be by my side.
Protect the little ones.
Keeps you safe in darkest tides.
You shoot them far. Smash up.
It came out around when Dark Tide also came out, so there the obvious reference there. The explorer will move towards the shrine here.
To
And,
sanctify it, if nothing else.
And to say a prayer.
Forgiveness and remission of our sins and transgressions. Let us ask of thee, Omnisire, that our gears may ever be spinning, that our circuits may ever be bustling with motive force, that our plasteel and plastcrete may hold strong, I get it. The foul creatures of the galaxy.
Praise be the Deus Mechanicus.
Praise be to the Omniscient.
Indeed. Okay. So I'm wondering if this facility was more or less explored, or if there's still more to undergo.
All the other levels are underwater. There is the need for either survival suits, and I mean, having access to this Shrine of the Omnissiah here pretty much gives you access to the whole facility. You can go through any inventory that's left on here. You can pretty much detect any other ratmen that are still lingering around.
Okay, I like that second option.
And you could have your Navy breachers and that type of unit come down here to do the clearing.
Okay, I'm gonna see if there's any other ratmen around.
Someone pulls out an Auspex.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on the build, the Astropath might also have a psychic technique to detect living creatures.
He has a mind scan. He only has 2 powers: mind scan and psychic scream.
Okay.
He's only allowed like 500 XP worth of
Yeah.
psychic techniques, and those are the only 2 that he had access to.
This technique does not require line of sight, enabling the psyker to garner impressions and information about the consciousness within range. The information the psyker receives from the technique is based on the degrees of success from the focus power test. One success, the psyker may attempt to initiate telepathic communication. Anyway, it's 250 times 2. You can detect living creatures up to 500 meters away from you. Bro is a walking sonar. That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so... Alright, I'm gonna try and mind scan if that's possible.
It is possible.
Plus 10%! Go Astropath! Just barely. He had a
Quick note,
willpower of 56.
The Mind Scan Psychic ability has 2 prerequisites. You have to already have Mind's Eye and Mind Probe to get Mind Scan. Just so you know.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Yeah. But it's okay. How many degrees of success is that?
Just barely, with that 10%.
Just barely.
I think he had Mind's Eye, that's what I meant. Yeah. Not Mind Scan. I know he's got the Astral Telepathy. That's about it.
Okay.
Astral Telepathy, Mind's Eye, and the Psychic Scream. Wait, Mind Probe, actually. Yeah, Mind Probe and Psychic Scream.
The Psyker gains a crude impression of the number of conscious minds in his range and his general position in relation to them.
Sorry, I meant to say he had Mind Probe.
Okay. Would the Astropath have a different voice?
Sure.
I'm looking for a voice mod for him.
Well, he's gonna sound different than the Explorator. I just kind of imagine.
That sounds like a ghost.
Sure, let's go with that one.
The ghost one?
Like this.
That sounds like something that would echo in the warp, but sure.
When
Let's
he
go with that.
manifests, during manifesting the powers, he sounds
Like this, like this.
That's good. That's good. I like it.
so he goes like, well, good with the aspects, but listen here.
Reveal yourselves to me. Creatures alive. Creatures of flesh and bone.
And as he concentrates, he jerks his head back and reveals
They're in the walls. They're around us.
Come out, wherever you are. I think he'll try and psychic scream one in the walls, if you let him.
yeah, roll it.
All right, plus 10%. Yep, he barely made it, but still. Bettered.
The
Only
psyker
1d10.
blasts the blast steel walls. You can see the dent forming right where the energy lands, and from the cracks that are formed, there is blood seeping out from the crushed Ratman in between the
Okay.
plates.
So duly noted, we have to go for the pest control thing. But otherwise, I'm not sure if we can drain the water from the bottom levels. I don't feel like going for a swim. At this point, I'm just going to make a note, see if we can download on a data slate the relative layout of this facility. I think we did that last time. I'm not positive.
You did
And-
the outside parts.
Okay, I'm going to see if we can download the layout of this facility. And I'm going to ask the breachers and the armsmen to see if we can clear out the rat problem. In due time, I'm hoping to set up both the agriculture colony and the ecclesiarchal colony here.
Looks like the astropath is going to be busy sending some messages. The explorator is going to be busy communing with the machine spirits of the station, extracting any data that is going to be of use. The arts militant is going to be ordering and directing the units around for the purification, for the extermination of the mutants. I don't think the navigator has much to do, and the seneschal is going to be punching some numbers into his cogitators and crafting some delicate texts, some messages to be relayed then by the astropath to the potential buyers or other peoples of interest regarding this endeavor. Members of the ecclesiarchy, the ministorum,
Definitely the Mechanicus.
the Mechanicus for the much machinery, for the many parts, many tools, the heavy machinery that's required
And
in the
if
wheels
anything,
of the machine.
the navigator will probably be away from everyone else, and if there's a hole in the wall,
Hmm.
and if he hears like some rat bastards, probably open his lidless stare again. Maybe he's probably going to do it out of boredom, if nothing else.
Hmm. He walks into a room, opens his eyes, and the only thing you can hear is like the whole room is obliterated. There's just dust left behind.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't affect living creatures, so the machinery is going to be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I have to roll for a navigator mutation.
Ooh, interesting.
he has to because they're exploring navigators, not the purebred ones.
Hmm.
They have to start off with a mutation.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was a they're a nomadic house and not a
Shit.
magisterial house.
Okay, it's a
Okay, that
D100. Do you get
right.
any
74.
24?
I get the fear one
Inhuman
trait.
Vijar. Yeah, you're one. Bro's ugly as fuck.
No, he's Lord Voldemort. Look at
Ooh,
read it. Read it. This guy turned into Lord Voldemort.
your
But
face
he
is
does get
devoid
the
of human features. Yeah, true.
nose is nothing but a pair of slits and your ears are small holes. Does that remind you of a certain Harry Potter character?
It does.
Yeah. So he turned into Voldemort. Oh my god. But he does have the fear one trait, so that's positive.
Yeah, I know what I'm going to be doing on Hero Forge today.
Oh my gosh. This is too funny. Okay. So I take it I see that you have whatchamacallit on your wish list.
What?
The Warhammer 40k Road Trader.
Yeah, I think maybe.
The once we clear out the whatchamacallit, the facility of any rat infestation,
Mm-hmm.
then Seneschal is going to be looking for buyers, for particularly the Adeptus Mechanicus, and if the need be, he can still put a colony up here. Good to know. If I may be so bold as to ask,
Mm-hmm.
how much profit factor would it be possible? I'm not sure if there's a negotiation for more. This is the first time I've gained profit factor in any Rogue Trader game.
Well, what it is you're selling exactly? The rights to
The
this oil rig?
facility itself,
Yeah.
yeah, the facility itself,
All right.
and what it does and everything. If there is a buyer, if not, I'm keeping it. I mean, undoubtedly the Mechanicus is going to say yes. They always want that technology.
Well, it depends on the test results. It's going to be barter and trade rolls for it, of course.
Barter is when you exchange something, an item, for something else. I think it's a commerce roll.
Yes, these two tests can happen one after the other. So you can roll a barter test and then get a bonus to your commerce depending on the result of the previous one.
Oh. Okay. Because I got high fellowship. I mean, my fellowship is ridiculously high.
Okay.
And barter. Barely. How much is that plus?
Well, it's a contested sorts,
Okay.
and you get a degree of success. So now it is a commerce test with a plus 10.
Plus 20. Yo! Oh! 5 degrees of success right there.
You get 2 profit factors.
And just out of curiosity, who's the buyer?
It is a Mechanicus. Not, it's not a fleet. It's a few ships that are part of a bigger Mechanicus fleet that's around the area, and
Sure.
they will be extracting the fuel from this facility.
Okay. And the technology and whatnot is all
Anything
accessible.
there is in there, yes.
Okay. 2 profit factor isn't bad for a minor adventure.
Yeah.
54 profit factor. Ooh, profit factor, I love you. Come on, where are you? Where's the profit factor on this Rogue Trader character sheet? There you are. Starting profit factor 52. 54. You get +1 profit factor for being a rogue trader. Okay. So with that said, I guess we're going to have to leave eventually. We got to tell the figures, the natives here, that they will return with an ecclesiarch. Well, we can save a small ecclesiarchal mission here, and the various saints. I think Saint Drusus would be pretty good. Saint Drusus the warrior.
He's a pretty renowned
Mhm.
saint.
He was not just a warrior, but it also teaches like for people to be content with what they have. And these people who don't have much per se, they have to learn about the God Emperor, and eventually, maybe then, without the seas boiling, they'll be taken with wings to the land of milk and honey.
Sounds about right.
Mhm.
The lands of Hammer and Bolters.
The lands of hammers and bolters.
Yeah. Trying to
thought it
think
was
of an equivalent of milk and honey for the Warhammer universe.
It's actually the land of milk and honey could be a paradise world.
Hmm.
They're rare. They're like exceedingly rare. Kind of like Gaia worlds and Stellaris, if you're familiar.
Yeah,
Or it
I
could
get
be-
the idea. Yeah.
Yeah, or it could be an Eldar maiden world. You know what a maiden world is? I'm not
Yeah.
just gonna assume. Okay.
I ruined
Believe
one
it
in
or
the
not-
Black Crusade campaign.
Oh shit. Well, you are a Chaos Space Marine. So, which Chaos Space Marine were you, though?
I was the GM. The players were
Oh, okay.
Zinj, Nurgle, Unaligned. And now there's a Core Knight as well in that group.
Okay. No Slanesh, which means Eldar who have like a Suryani Eldar who lose their spirit stones would be like particularly prized by like noise marines and stuff.
Yeah. There was a Emperor's Children NPC along with them, but he was cut in half by a Wraith Lord.
Makes sense. All Eldar hate Slanesh to the nth degree, above all everyone else, which makes perfect sense.
Yeah. So they are the ones that gave it a power boost when their empire, and their empire fall when that happened too.
Mm-hmm.
Their
Although
empire fell.
I was only like I only learned like relatively recently that Imperial worlds also reseed their destroyed planets, but it takes a lot longer and the effects aren't as good. They have like just like the bare minimum of what it takes for like life to succeed again. If they wait a little longer, then a couple more centuries or so, then it can be considered a verdant world again. But
Yeah,
hey,
makes sense.
it's not like they have Eldar technology.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to the ship, and since we're just gonna, I think we should just roleplay for about a half hour more,
Mm-hmm.
only because it's been a couple hours, and honestly, I just want you to get your money's worth for GMing.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've made anything that I need persistent. Warp jump to the bridge.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna try and see if we can chart a course to the next star system.
Mm-hmm. Navigating the warp. It's one determining the duration.
So I have to roll navigation for my navigator, right?
It's a navigation warp test, yes.
Okay. He's trained in that. Navigation is an intelligence roll, and you are damn smart. He's also the nomadic house. And I'm also going to give him the +10 as well. Okay.
Mongolian. Or Hunnic.
Well,
The astropathic
Could be-
choir goes something like... I have a... There it is. Not the astropathic choir, the navigator's followers. The throat singing.
navigators have followers? I know they have sub-navigators, yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that
what I
makes-
mean, yeah. It's not just one. There's a
Yeah.
bunch of people assisting them. And they all throat
Mhm.
sing.
They do. That's one degree of success right there.
Alright.
Only because not only did I give him +10, he's also a nomadic house. They get +10 to navigating in the warp because of the nomadic house.
Yes. You're looking to go to the next star system.
Yeah.
I will roll a D100 here, visible for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
and depending on the roll, anything above every 10 above 50 is, well, above 50 is bad, below 50 is good. It will determine the condition of the warp in this sector.
Mm-hmm.
A 9
Where? Where'd you roll it?
in the game.
Not on the roll with friends.
It's
Is it
and
in Dice
it's
Tray?
it's streamed on Discord. If you see at the voice call, if you double click on me, everything should be revealed to you.
A 9. Okay. So a 9 is fairly good,
It
I
is.
think.
The warp appears to be very calm, very serene. It is as if the violent energies, the swirling, all the death, destruction, and the unimaginable horrors have subsided. They have been toned down. They have quieted. A surprise, to be sure, but a welcome one.
Oh yeah, like you wouldn't believe.
So
And
the journey
if
that
you
would
want-
normally take a few days could be manageable within hours.
Wow. Hours.
Hours.
That's
Stage 2,
impressive.
locating the Astronomicon.
I'm wondering, I have got to chart this path. With the, you gave it a trade astropath.
The trade cartographer.
Cartographer. I have got to chart this one. I have got to chart this path. There, I mean,
Astrographer, sorry, yeah. It's specifically for astro maps. Stellar locations and warp routes, yeah. Cartographer is more for maps in general. The word Hartis in Greek means, well, it means map. It's also
Okay,
very close to the word for
unlocked.
paper.
I'm gonna spend a fate point to reroll it for my astropath. Yes. I mean, you have got to have this map, this particular route, mapped.
Yeah, you want people to be coming to you very easily.
Oh yeah.
Here's the best oil in town, and here's how to find it. All right. So, let's
So
see
we're
how the
making a
travel goes.
Starway.
Yeah.
We're making a Starway Atlas at this point.
A plus 10 awareness test to locate the Astronomicon.
Okay, so I'm doing an. Wait, didn't I already do a navigator?
That
Yeah.
was for the first stage, determining the
Okay.
duration of the passage.
All right. Well, okay. So plus 10 awareness was to locate the Astronomicon.
This is to
The navigator?
locate the Astronomicon.
Okay.
Page 184 of the core rulebook.
Okay, I'm gonna spend a fate point for my navigator to re-roll that. I did succeed, but I mean, it would normally be a 65.
So no extra
That
degrees of success, just a pass.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right. Stage 3 then. An ordinary navigation warp test. No significant warp disturbances. It's a regular test. An ordinary.
So what am I rolling?
Navigation warp test with a plus 10.
I thought I did that with that 56. Oh well.
That was an ordinary awareness test.
Okay.
One is perception, the other is Intelligence?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. You said this was plus 10, right?
Yes.
This was to navigate the warp?
That's to chart the course. Stage
There you
4
go.
is steering the vessel.
That's a Voidsman thing,
Uh,
right?
It is a navigation warp test again. And it would be modified by your first roll's degrees of success or failure, which in this case is 0, so it's a straight navigation warp test.
Yeah. That's 2 degrees. That's not. It's not 2 degrees. It's just 1.
Yeah. In such a fast warp travel, there's no chance of travel encounters. So now for the final stage, stage 5, leaving the warp. Once the navigator's destination has been reached, he must make a -20 navigation warp test to determine the accuracy of his entrance point in real space, which in general terms the navigator can perceive from the warp in a shadowy and indistinct fashion. So succeeding at this test means that the vessel exits the warp where the navigator intended.
Okay. I am ready. Ready?
Let's go.
Oh. Yeah, it's 1 degree. It's a failure.
Despite having a very serene and relatively calm travel, a warp jump, re-entering into real space had the whole ship go dark for a moment. For an instant, it was as if the machine spirit of the ship just vanished. But at the same, not even second, the same instance, everything was back to normal. That, however, made the warp drives, the warp drives.
Oh, that's what they're called. But it's not the warp drives, is it?
Yeah, it was the engines, I was gonna say. The name of the component. The plasma drives. That made
Oh,
the
boy.
plasma drives shut down, so they had to be restarted for the vessel to be steered normally. And you found yourself drawn by the gravitational force of it very dangerously close to a cluster of asteroids. This could mean a lot of things. There could be useful minerals in them. There could be hidden dangers. Every threat is an opportunity disguised. Every threat is a disguised opportunity, as they say.
Which means the ship itself has to do a scan.
You can do so, yes.
Yeah, it's a detection.
It's a perception test plus the detection rating of your ship.
Okay, I think this is the one where the Voidsman is good at. Voidmaster. Let me check real quick. Okay. Yeah, his perception's good. Just gonna roll it. It's like almost on the nose. Almost. Simply because I have deep void auger arrays and I have plus 20 to the ship's detection.
What's the special ability you have selected for your Voidmaster?
Oh no, he's what was it? He was a master of He was
Small
a gunnery
craft?
guy.
A gunnery, okay. Reroll all failed tests with shooting actions on board Starship.
Oh, sorry. Mastery of space. My apologies. He's the
Yeah.
he can re-roll failed tests with maneuver actions aboard a spaceship.
So he goes like, I don't need to know what's in there. I can just drive through it.
But the detection was successful, just barely.
There are a lot of these asteroids that are hollow, big enough to even have enough space for. Well, I'm not gonna say. You can imagine some of them being as big as a Death Star and being hollow.
Okay. I'd like to scan to see if there's anything valuable. We could set up a mining colony or whatnot.
Well, nothing
gonna
else can be
attempt it.
discerned from this distance. You're going to have to do some maneuvering. So I will ask for your Void Master to do a drive. with us.
Navigation stellar.
Navigation stellar.
Mm-hmm. And he's trained in that. The navigation is intelligence based, and yeah, oh, you are a smarty pants. Yeah, there's no real need to re-roll.
The Void Master does indeed prove his worth.
I mean, that's where you add your maneuverability as well, right?
Yeah, you add the vessel's maneuverability.
Yeah, I mean, that is like, with that roll, and the fact that he gets a +10, that's like 4 degrees of success right there. Well, it's the Mercurial Rapier. It's a very maneuverable ship. It's a merchant raider ship, a Havoc class merchant raider ship. They are maneuverable. They're not exactly cruisers. They're kind of tiny.
Merchant Raider. There you go. And getting so close, just close enough to scan again. No need to roll for this. That's the point of the test, to make it so that the test is going to be successful. The scanning will be successful. You detect artifacts in some of these hollows, and when I say artifacts, I mean manufactured objects, looking like plasteel metal sheets, manufactured object, something that does not normally belong to a natural place like that. Someone must have put metal parts there. It looks like a scrapyard in one of these hollows.
Okay, because you have to forgive me. When you say artifacts, I can only think of 2 things.
Yeah.
Xeno artifacts and archaeotech.
Artificial objects.
Yeah, but just
Products
I don't
of
know
artifice. Yeah, artifacts is more associated with such things, yes. What I mean to say is products of artifice. Manufactured objects.
Artifice. Okay. Noted. So it looks like a scrapyard. Anywhere we can land?
Not this vessel, I wouldn't say so. Not safely. It would be a very difficult test to do, to land such a thing. I mean, it would be possible in one of the biggest ones. But still, it is dangerous.
Not a problem.
This is no spaceport.
No. I mean, Yeah. If there was a scrapyard, there would be some kind of edifice or building, as it were. And we land there with what were those smaller transports called? They're not the Valkyrie, but shit. Anyway, when I get you the Rogue Trader game, you'll see.
So.
So, if nothing else, we'll just make a note of it. That this used to be a scrapyard. We'll try and map out as much as we can as we get out of here. And leave.
All right. Another navigation test.
Navigation what, though?
Stellar.
Okay. Okay. I don't know what pluses. I don't know if maneuverability counts.
Maneuverability count, and I also give you a -10 because of how bad things are, how tight things are in this cluster.
It would normally be an 85 because his intelligence is 50, and he has plus 35 maneuverability from the ship alone. -10 would make it 75, and I rolled a 72.
That is enough. You bump on one of the asteroids, but it's not one of the big ones. It's just small enough that it gets broken down into smaller pieces from the impact, and then the void shield just obliterates them into dust.
Okay, makes sense. So it wasn't enough to overload the void shields.
Yep.
To have them shut down. That's good. Okay.
And if you agree, we can leave this here,
Yeah, I'm alright with that.
and we'll see what goes on, what happens in our next session next week, where we will most likely have another crew member
Okay.
who is rumored to be a space marine, but we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
You can give me over text how much XP we get.
Yes, I will do so.
Okay.
You go to
What?
profit factor, and the XP will be in the text.
Yeah. Profit factor we took care of. The XP we haven't. So that said, I will bid you good day, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Thank you very much. I wish you as well to have a great day. And we'll be seeing each other on the next one.
Next week. Thank you. All right. Take care.